Half a day from Tinian. It's day 2 of the revised Draft EIS public meeting held by the U.S. military. I'm reporting with Mark Rabago. Again, we reported last night. You can find that report on marianaspress.com, and tonight is night 2, and then it moves on to Saipan for 2 more nights, and then Rhoda for that last night. And so we'll be reporting at all of them, and you can go to marianaspress.com again to find those reports. But now we're going to go ahead and interview Senor Glenn Manglona with Mariana Sugupa, who also had a role in translating some of the material for this revised CJMT EIS. And so, Uncle Glenn, thanks for being willing to talk to us on camera. Sure. Just tell us about your involvement.
Yeah, I'm responsible for translating the executive summary, the fact sheet from English to Chamorro. And based on the translation, there's so much difference, and now I can see the what do you call this? From 2015 to today, the new revision is so much. What do you call this? They took all the comments from those back then in 2015, and now it's been revised, so it's very palatable to the community. Access to the sites, cultural sites, access to and the roads, access to the what do you call this? The beach, historical sites are allowed, you know. So there's a lot of changes from 2015. But what we did is we did a translation so that our older population can read it and understand the revision. So it's a good plan.
That's so vital. Thanks for doing that, because I know one of the comments last night was about the translation. Yes. And it's also in Carolinian, right? Tell us who worked on that?
We have a translator, John, and what do you call this? It's already translated from English to Carolinian for those who are speaking or who do not understand or read the English, so they can read it in Carolinian. Fact sheet and the executive summary.
And so, outside of your role here, just what's your take so far? This is the second night on the community input. What are you hearing?
I'm hearing that it's the product now as it stands. It's acceptable to the community, but then again, there are more. Hopefully, there's more comments because we want to get more comments. So they have time to review it, make some more revision until the final product comes out. But as it is now, the second revision is, I would say, maybe 95% complete. You know, all the comments from our community in Tinian have been included in the revision. From the mayor, from the leadership, elected officials are included here. So. From my perspective, understanding it from English, the way it's presented now, I think it's great. Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you so much. And we don't want to get in the way of the public comments, so thank you for your time. And again, if you're just joining us, this is day 2 on Tinian. We are reporting here Tomas Manglona and Mark Rabago. And Mark, if you don't mind showing the public comments section. And so if this is what we think it will also look like on Saipan and Tinian, you can provide spoken comments right over here. You can provide spoken comments right over here. You can fill out this public meeting comment form. You can submit it anonymously as well. And there's a whole website also online. Again, you can find all of that information on marianaspress.com. But if you're just joining us, this is what the room looks like at the Tinian Junior Senior High School for the night 2 of the public meeting for the revised Commonwealth Joint Military Training Plans. And so we'll just give you a brief tour. We'll take a break and try and get some community comments. So as you can see here, each poster board demonstrates a different part of the plan that is proposed. So we have one covering cultural resources. You can see some people huddled over here, including the mayor of Tinian, talking about water resources and utilities. Another board about biological resources right over here. We have one focused just on noise, and subject matter experts are at each poster ready to answer questions. We also have an entire section dedicated to public access. this board about military lease area range complex, the proposed action components. And so you can see already some members of the community engaging with these experts who flew in to explain each of these sections. I think we're going backwards here, but that's where we started. And then we have the alternatives and environmental analysis. And then, of course, the last section here, or the first section of the public meeting is, of course, explaining the proposed action. And so this is a live look here on Tinian with Mariana's Press. We're going to take a bit of a break so that we can gather some community people who might want to talk on camera. We understand not everyone wants to do that, so we also want to respect people's time. This is for the community after all, so we're going to approach them, ask them if they want to do any on-camera interviews, and we'll have updates through the night. If you're curious about how all of this works out, we already have our first story out from yesterday. And again, that's on marianaspress.com. I'm here in Tinian with Mark Rabago. I'm Tomas Manglona, and we'll be right back right after this. Half a day again, you're taking a live look at the second night of the public meeting for the revised draft EIS for the Commonwealth Joint Military Training Plans. We are experiencing some technical difficulties, so we're going to sign off here. However, similar to yesterday, we will have a complete story with interviews that we'll record separately from this, so please stay tuned. Again, check the latest stories at marianaspress.com. Thanks for tuning in.